Hi everyone, welcome to my November reset. Grab a coffee, a snack, get cozy, and you can reset along with me or play this in the background while you're doing something. Regardless, thank you so much for being here. I cannot believe that we are in the last 2 months of 2025. I feel like everyone says this, but 2025 went so quickly. I don't even know where the time went at all. And it's definitely been a big year, so I'm definitely getting excited about all the annual, 2026 resetting, goal setting, organization stuff that is going to be coming. So very excited for that. And of course, Christmas is my favorite holiday. So as soon as Halloween is done, I am like full force Christmas mode. So I'm so excited. I'm filming this on November 1st. So I am fully ready to dive into Christmas and I'm so excited. Before we jump in, I'll just give some context and some background information about me. So my name is Kenzie, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Alberta, Canada. I went to school for a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology honors and I am not technically graduated yet. I finished all my coursework in the spring. I'm currently just doing the research portion of my honors program. So I am currently trying to get a study up and running and then hopefully analyze the data, write a thesis manuscript, present it, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not a full-time university student anymore, but I do still have school and academic responsibilities. I also have a full-time 9-to-5 job working in social services. So I started that this year. It's a company that I've worked for a year and a half, but I am in a new role. And then I also teach dance. It's a stressful job for me. It's very fulfilling for me and I love the kids that I work with. I often teach adults too. I moved back to my hometown this summer. Up until this summer, I had been paying for housing expenses and lived on my own with roommates, but I'm currently living with my parents for a little bit to help save money. I think that's kind of all the background information you need to know about me for this. But essentially, I'm currently very, very busy, which I'm used to. I'm someone that likes to keep busy, or even if I don't really like it, I somehow always make it happen. If you are not new to my channel, you may have noticed I definitely did not upload as much this month. And that is because I'm trying to be really, really good about getting the most important tasks done first. September was getting lots done. I was very busy, but I would find myself on a Saturday, if I have stuff due that needs to get done by Sunday night, I really should get that done first rather than spending 5 hours on Saturday filming and editing a video, because I love making videos. I think it's super, super fun. It's a great creative outlet and I've been really loving the community building. I'm also trying to realize, okay, I have real life responsibilities that yes, I'm getting everything done, but it's a lot less stressful on me if I can get that stuff done first and then fit this in where I can, just for the time being. Yeah, I'm trying to get my study launched, like I mentioned. I'm not going to say too much about it, but it is sports psychology and it is just taking longer than anticipated. We've got funding for it. We have ethics approval, the actual studies nearly ready to launch. I've started recruiting, but it just feels like it's never gonna actually hit the ground running. So it's definitely been stressing me out lately. I'm trying to remind myself okay, worst case scenario, you don't have that much data. That's just what you have. And it wasn't that successful. And that's okay. No one's gonna die. I'm not gonna fail. So I'm trying to just not stress myself out about it. Like I said, I'm busy and that's okay. I like being busy, but I feel like I haven't been making enough time in my busy schedule for myself and refilling my cup. Like I said, I work in social services. I talk to clients all day. Sometimes they're just very heavy topics and I have to make very difficult decisions. As I'm new in my career, I'm really trying to navigate how I can balance that because I find it very fulfilling and I do want to be in social services, psychology, therapy, that type of work. So I'm just trying my best to navigate how to also not let it consume me emotionally and mentally. So if you are in social services or a helping profession and you have any tips, please share because I need them. So I guess first let's talk about the budget. So my budget is fine. I do have multiple streams of income, like I mentioned. So sometimes I can think I'm getting paid for something at a certain point, but it's actually there's a little bit of delay or whatnot. So there was some pay that I anticipated to get that I didn't get this month, but I will be getting it this month or December at the latest. So that impacted my budget. I ended up being just $200 over, and I'm just gonna have that roll over to the next month into my November budget, and then it's fine. I saved like $1,000 for the vehicle that I want to buy. I saved for my emergency fund. I saved for my Christmas gifts. I saved up for my standing desk, which I did purchase in October. I invested in both my TFSA and my FHSA. I also had to pay for tuition. So I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of down about it, if I'm being honest. I think especially like I consume a lot of personal finance content and I love it, but there's a lot of comparison. I'm trying to remind myself, like, I just finished school. I managed to do it debt-free, like on my own, like halfway through saving up to buy a vehicle in cash for next year so I don't have to take on a car loan, saving for a down payment, I'm saving for retirement. I also have a pension plan with my employer. So I'm trying to just remind myself that I'm not doing a terrible job. I just feel like I wanted to be doing better. Yeah, that is just kind of the vibe overall, if you can't tell. Let's talk about November's budget. From my 9-to-5 job, it is a 2-paycheck month, and I should be getting about $1,550 each paycheck. I like to just put $1,500 on my spreadsheet just so that I'm kind of underestimating a little bit and I have a bit more of a buffer. So for my bills, my phone bill is $94.63, Spotify $6.71, Kindle $10.49. My credit card fee for one of my credit cards is due in November, so that is $120. I have 2 credit cards and only one of them I pay a fee for, and $120 I think is not too bad in the grand scheme of things for a credit card fee. And then we have a checking fee, which I hate paying for. I don't know why. This makes me so mad. But I pay $12.95 a month, and then I'm currently paying for Disney Plus so I can watch Dancing with the Stars, and that is $9.44 a month. Now for expenses, I'm gonna try to keep groceries at $300. We will see. It's so hard, and like where I live, rural Alberta, but it's also kind of like touristy because it's like a mountain town kind of. Groceries are just very expensive here. I'm budgeting $125 for gas. Eating out, I am budgeting $60. I think that should be pretty good. I think I was just under $50 in October, so I think this is reasonable. Shopping, $125. I'm budgeting $0 for travel, $75 for beauty, and I think I actually already know what I'm going to spend that on, or not all of it, but a good chunk of that on, which I will tell you about in the November wish list portion. Health, $485. That is a lot. So gym membership is in there. And then I'm also getting a massage this month. So the massage is covered by my benefits, but I don't do direct billing. I just pay for it and then I submit a claim. So I'm including that in my budget, and then I'm having my benefits, like when they pay out to me, that is bonus income for the month. So it's not out of my pocket, but I'm still kind of keeping that in the budgeted amount, if that makes sense. And then I have actually been paying for fitness coaching. If you want to hear more about that, let me know. But I am tracking my macros and my fiber currently, and this is something I've done on and off like a million times in my life, but I actually feel really good about it right now, and I'm just really trying to focus on my health. Like I said at the beginning, I just want to be pouring into myself a lot more. So that is like $200. So it's a lot, but for me, it's worth it. My coach has multiple degrees. She's very educated, and I'm really enjoying this coaching program. So that is why health is so high. Gifts is also high. It is Christmas time soon, and then also both my brothers and my sister-in-law birthdays are in January. Mine's also in January. We're all like clustered together, so I might do some birthday shopping potentially too. It's my niece's first Christmas, so obviously need to gift her something too. My family, we do like a name draw, so you get one person that you buy a gift for. It's like a $200 limit, so that makes it easy. So I kind of just have to buy gifts for some friends, the family member that I have in the draw, my boyfriend, and then probably my niece, because my niece is not in the draw, 4 months old, so she's obviously not buying a gift. So yeah, did I say how much? I budgeted $375. However, I have a Christmas gift sinking fund, so I will probably be taking $330 out of that. Oh yeah, I have a friend's birthday this month as well, so that's part of that. So Coffee, I budgeted $25. I've been pretty good about having a lower coffee budget. Yeah, October was $8.38. So that's actually really good. I'm actually shocked, but I have been loving making coffee at home, so that makes sense. So yeah, $25, I think that's doable. Hobbies, $50. Experiences, $50. Education, $150. I think I am submitting an application for a master's program this month. I'm actually going to try to do that this weekend. The main program I want to attend, I would be applying for it this upcoming summer of 2026, but this is like my second top one. So I'm just applying just to see what happens, and it's, you know, good practice as well. But you do have to pay like $150 to apply. So I'm paying for that. I do have an education sinking fund, so I could actually pull from that as well if I need to. Currently, I'm not planning on it, but if need be, I can do that as well. Miscellaneous, I'm budgeting $50. And vehicle maintenance, $1,000. If you saw my October reset, you know I also budgeted $1,000 for October. And what ended up happening is we got it booked in for all the services, and that just ends up to be one of the first few days in November, so very soon. So I actually did not spend that money last month, but will be spending it this month. But I am taking $500 out of my vehicle maintenance sinking fund to pay for that. So only like $500 should come out of like my actual income for the month, if that makes sense. So that should be great. I'm also praying it's only $1,000. There's like high likelihood it could be up to $1,500. But I'm praying for 1,000. I'm manifesting 1,000 with this. But the good thing is, like, once this is done, like, it pretty much will probably just need oil changes for the next however many years. Like, this is a lot of the big stuff that has been needing to be done for years. Okay, so those are my expenses. We talked about my bills. We kind of talked about my savings income. So like I said, I'm going to pull probably $330 from my Christmas gift sinking fund and then $500 from my vehicle maintenance fund. For savings, I am planning on saving around $250 for my emergency fund. I'm going to save $900 for my vehicle that I'm going to buy, which may be confusing because you're like, oh, you were putting $1,000 into vehicle maintenance, but you're also about to buy a new vehicle. Like, what do you mean? So I'm currently driving 10-year-old Honda CR-V that was my parents'. I used to have like a 2002 Honda Civic, and that kind of crapped out a little bit. So my parents, while I've been in school, have been letting me drive their Honda CR-V that they used to drive. But once I'm done school, I am expected to buy it off of them. So I'm currently saving up for it. It's kind of confusing, but it's the vehicle I'm currently driving. I'm just saving up to actually reimburse them for it. I'm saving $275 for my tattoo fund because I do have a tattoo appointment in December. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I think this will be an expensive tattoo appointment. I am just like, I think now that I'm not like a full-time student, I'm like, oh, I can afford stuff, which I can on paper, but I'm kind of like, ooh, I kind of want to bring this down a little bit. I think I'm just needing to pay for a lot of expensive things, which is fine, but I think I'm kind of like, okay, let's tone it down a little. So I think that'll definitely be a focus. Like the first quarter of 2026 is just like reassessing everything I'm paying for and being like, okay, is this within my means? And of course, like, I am still saving and investing and I am doing good. Like I said, I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but I could be doing better. I'm saving $50 for my restocks sinking fund. So this is like any hygiene product, skincare, just something I need to restock. $25 for my beauty sinking fund, $100 for my Christmas gift sinking fund, $25 for my vehicle maintenance fund, and then $50 for my tuition and grad school fund. And then I don't share the exact amounts that I invest, but I am investing in both my TFSA, so tax-free savings account, and my FHSA, so first home savings account. I am currently focusing on my FHSA because I do want to buy a home in the coming years. All right, so that's about it for the budget portion. Now let's talk about my goals for November. So one of my goals in October was to lose 4 pounds, and I did do that. So that's great. So a goal for November is to lose another 4 pounds. I want to be averaging 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, which, like, last week got a standing desk, and so I can put my walking pad under it, which I think is going to be so helpful because, like I said, I am super busy. So it's helpful that I can still kind of be a little bit active even when I have to do class planning and stuff for my study. outside of work, because obviously I'm sitting all day at work also. So I did not hit my 500 subscriber goal for October, but I am also setting that as my goal for November. I cannot be upset about that because, as you saw, my posting frequency was not great in October, so I'm definitely not surprised. I want to get a good amount of my Christmas gift shopping done in November so I don't have to worry about it in December. I want to keep tracking my food and just remain in a really good and healthy mindset with it. I'm not going to share my calories, but I am in a pretty steep deficit. Still like healthy. Obviously, like I said, I'm only aiming to lose 4 pounds a month. And then I'm aiming for 140 grams of protein a day and 20 to 25 grams of fiber. Fiber is absolutely the hardest. I should clarify. Getting fiber while not going over my calories and hitting my protein, all that in tandem is hard. If it was just calories and protein, easy. I want to be in bed by 9 to 10 p.m. on weekdays. Really want to focus on developing healthy routines. Like I said, I want to really pour into myself outside of work and everything I've got going on because I feel like I'm not doing that enough. So I think just having really good, healthy routines that are good for my mind, my body, my just well-being overall, I think will be really helpful. And this isn't necessarily just to do with like productivity, but also just like recharging and getting me time in. I want to read a book. I did do that in October. For my October favorites, for content creators, it was a lot of the same ones as last month. So I will pop those on the screen because yeah, it's a lot of the same people for long form and short form. For food, I've been living by my pumpkin pie ninja creamies every night. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's like 30 grams of protein. It literally tastes like pumpkin pie. I'm not even kidding. Next food favorite has been kind of like a breakfast meal that I've been having. So I have 2 slices of Silver Hills bread, the squirrely one. So this is high fiber and high protein, which is great. And then I put cottage cheese, eggs, everything bagel seasoning, and then a little bit of ketchup. I am someone that likes ketchup on their eggs, which I know some people hate. I'm a fan personally. I've also been really enjoying the Alani Nu cookies and cream protein shakes. I had tried their munchies flavor before and I wasn't really a huge fan, but this cookies and cream one is really, really great. I got a pack at Costco because it's definitely a lot cheaper than buying them individually. So that has been great, especially on days where I'm teaching straight after work and I don't have time to eat a meal. I can just drink it while I'm teaching. And then lastly, bean salad. My boyfriend's mom makes this for like every holiday dinner they do. And I got her recipe and I made it and it's so good. It's helpful to get fiber in and it's just like so delicious and it gets better the longer it sits. Like it like marinates in the dressing that you make. For activities, I spent lots of time with my family this month, which was great. It was Thanksgiving because like I said, I'm Canadian, so that was super great. And I saw my niece lots, which I'm obsessed with her. And then another activity that I've been doing lots in October might be kind of controversial. So please, when you hear this, don't make assumptions about me. But I have been hunting lots in October. Like I said, I'm in rural Alberta, so I come from a hunting family. And I know that that can sometimes be something that comes off badly. I personally think very highly of hunting because it is great for the environment. It is really important for conservation and just keeping a healthy ecosystem. Obviously, I'm talking about legal hunting, not poaching. I think it's more ethical. Obviously, I'm not vegetarian. I do eat meat from the grocery store, but if I can, I would prefer to eat wild game. And I know that animal has lived a healthy, fair life. Wild game is also pretty healthy for you. And I do think respecting animals is a huge part of hunting. Obviously, there are some people that are not like that. Yeah, I haven't really shared that on here. Also, I think a lot of people don't actually know that hunters are often people that care the most about the environment and about animals. I actually have my firearms license training course in November, so which I think there should be a course that you have to do to get a gun, just saying. Now that I'm back in my hometown, I'm really trying to learn more about it. Moving on to beauty favorites, I've been loving brown and burgundy mascara. Today I'm wearing burgundy mascara. It's the Benefit like Bad Gal Bang or whatever one. And it just looks so pretty. I feel like I'm loving it. I've been also using the Ordinary Lash Serum. It doesn't have prostaglandins in it, so it doesn't cause like the discoloration or orbital fat loss. So that has been good. I think it's been working well. I don't know. I kind of always have had like decent eyelashes, but I like to dabble in using serums from time to time. Okay, now on to my November wish list. You know, I'm not a frugal person necessarily. I think I'm good with my money. I like managing my money. I like budgeting, but I like nice things. Okay, first two I like actually think I'm gonna get this month. But the first one is some Anthropologie cups. I think it's like the Icon Juice glass. I've tried looking around for some like cheaper alternatives that I can maybe get. I've had my eye on them for a while, and I think I'm just gonna get them. They're so cute. So I want to get the cloud one, and then I also want to get like a Christmas winter one, because I actually love winter. Like I said, I'm a winter baby. I kind of love the cold, not gonna lie. So I also want the snowflake one, because I just think that'd be so cute. And like I said, I'm in Alberta. Winter is like 2/3 of the year here, so may as well embrace it. This next one is like very bougie, I feel like, but that is a Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer palette, and specifically I want the Frosted Opal Glow. It looks so pretty. I was gonna say I'm very pale, as if you couldn't already tell, but I'm very pale, and I just think that would be so pretty for like the winter time. Like it's just like, oh, like I feel like it gives like Ice Princess, which I love. I really want that bad, and there is the Sephora sale this month. So when I mentioned I have $75 budgeted for beauty, that is for that. It's currently $65, and then I'll get a bit of a discount with the sale. But I've had my eye on that for a little bit now too, and I really want it. This next one I probably won't get, but that is the Sniff Sweet Ash Scent Booster. So this is for your laundry. I'm someone that very much cares about how I smell. Well, I think everyone cares about that, but I'm someone that's very proud of smelling good all the time. And then this last one, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Beauty of Joseon. It's Asian skincare. I want their sunscreen. I currently am using La Roche-Posay, so I'm obviously not going to get this if I have sunscreen left. But if I do finish up my bottle this month, that is the next one I have my eye on that I want to try. For my monthly beauty reset, I did dermaplane last night. So this is my second time at dermaplaning. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I also need to dye my eyebrows. They are filled in right now, clearly. I have like no eyebrows, they are blonde. I also want to gloss my hair, and then I also would like to whiten my teeth this month. Yeah, I feel like they kind of need it. That was my November reset. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to stick around for any of my other videos, definitely subscribe. And I'm really excited for all the holiday and winter content that I can make, because as someone that loves and romanticizes winter, I know a lot of people really struggle in the winter time. I'm excited to like give my tips and like maybe help other people romanticize it a little bit more, and maybe just bring some light back into their life when it's so dark out all the time. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great November, and let me know a goal of yours for November or what you're really trying to focus on. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.